These are the days I will remember. These are the faces I need most. Everything changes, but I'll keep forever. These days I will remember. These days I will remember. Still got that trophy that says second place. Still got that breakup letter from my old flame. And I know it's been too long to recall it right, but you don't forget the goodbyes, and you don't forget the good times. Still got that scar from my one and only fight. Still remember when your father left and we drove all night. And I know it's been too long to recall it right, but you don't forget the goodbyes, and you don't forget the good times. No, you don't forget the goodbyes, and you don't forget the good times. These are the days I will remember. These are the faces I need most. Everything changes, but I'll keep forever. These days I will remember. These days I will remember. Still got that blanket from when you were born. That night love hit me like a heavy storm. And I know it's been too long to recall it right, but you don't forget the goodbyes, and you don't forget the good times. No, you don't forget the goodbyes, and you don't forget the good times. These are the days I will remember. These are the faces I need most. Everything changes, but I'll keep forever. These days I will remember. These days I will remember. These are the days I will remember. These are the faces I want close. If everything changes and we're not together, these days I will remember. These days I will remember. These days I will remember. Sometimes you know it's time to go, but you just wanna hold on. Hold on. Sometimes you know it's time to go, but you just wanna hold on. Hold on. Hold on. These are the days I will remember. These are the faces I need most. Everything changes, but I'll keep forever. These days I will remember. These days I will remember.
Testing. Welcome, everybody. Good afternoon. At this time, would the members of the 8th grade select choir please take their positions? It is my privilege to introduce Nyla Dominguez Samedi, historian of the Student Council, for the Pledge of Allegiance. Please stand and remove your hats.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you, Nyla. At this time, I want to introduce the 8th grade select choir under the direction of Mrs. Soto Peruzzi for the singing of our national anthem.
Stripes and bright stars through the perilous
Okay.
Please be seated. Please welcome today's Master of Ceremony, Lucia Mazzone, President of our Student Council.
Thank you, Ms. Hammond. Good afternoon, faculty, family, and friends. Today, we are here to celebrate the milestone achieved in the next chapter of our lives. Looking back to the start of middle school, the journey we took to get here wasn't easy. The first time arriving here brought challenges that seemed hard to overcome. Early Monday mornings, faster-paced classes, studying for important tests, and the changes life throws at us every day. But between the chaos of these years, we changed, we grew, and we learned that middle school opened doors that we could enter and exit in our own time. Some doors showed sports and competition, others showed music and art. We discovered the passion, talents, and friendships that help shape who we are as individuals. We also learned hard lessons outside of class, how to manage stress, work through failures, and keep moving forward even if the truth hurts, like missing assignments don't disappear just because you stopped checking the Google Classroom. The obstacles we faced didn't stop us. They made us better. As we continue into the future, I try to remember the triple T. Think, try, triumph. Believe you can, give it your all, and celebrate your progress and accomplishments. Life will continue to throw us curveballs, but we ourselves are the one thing in life we can control, and we can choose to persevere through the challenges. To my teachers, thank you for believing in me, for making my days less boring, and for pushing me to be the best person I can be. To my peers, thank you for the overly competitive moments during the Lynch Olympics, the photo shoots during Teen Scene, and the amazing memories I will cherish for the rest of my life. I encourage you to strive to be the best version of yourself you can be. High school will bring new experiences, new opportunities, and new obstacles. But remember, we have already proven we can overcome hard things. Leaving middle school marks the end of a chapter, but not the end of our story. So class of 2030, walk into the next chapter with confidence, take chances, learn from your mistakes, and never stop growing. Congratulations, and enjoy the rest of this unforgettable day. It is now my honor to welcome Superintendent of Schools, Mr. Roberti.
Good afternoon, everyone. Lucia, you may remember at Starbucks about 4 years ago, I ran into your mom and siblings, and I said, "You're a science teacher, right?" And her mom is now teaching the high school, so it all works out, and we love having the Mazzones here. Great job. I'd like to thank our administration, teachers, support staff, and our maintenance staff for coordinating this beautiful graduation and moving up ceremony on the Lynch turf. And we're not inside, so fantastic job. It's too bad it wasn't a little bit warmer, and but it works out okay. So, but Ms. Hammond and your team did an absolutely fantastic job. I'd like to welcome all of our parents, grandparents, aunts, uncles. What a fantastic job you've done getting your kids to this point. We know it's not easy. We know you've instilled the students a love for learning, a belief in their abilities while providing endless encouragement, and even when they doubted themselves. It's not just the end of middle school, but the beginning of a new chapter filled with endless possibilities. Students, over the next 4 years, I encourage you to actively participate in all the great opportunities that the high school has to offer. There's so many incredible clubs: robotics, drama club, esports, marching Rams, majorettes, athletics, mock trial. We have a fantastic high school program that's made us proud on the state level as well. Take this time to reflect on your journey, to look forward with optimism and determination. I implore you to see high school as a time to reinvent and challenge yourself. As we celebrate this milestone, we also look toward a future that will be shaped by one of the most transformative technologies we've ever seen: artificial intelligence. When people talk about AI, they often focus about uncertainty. Will it change jobs? Will it change how we learn? These are important questions, but I want you to focus on something equally important: opportunity. See the implementation of AI across our lives as an opportunity for all of you to work on the skills that will set you apart and provide the things that AI cannot, like creativity, critical thinking, problem solving, and collaboration, skills you will need in order to be successful in the high school and the 21st century. We know that the high school and future jobs will require you to embrace technology, but those soft skills that you learn here, like perseverance, flexibility, honesty, compassion, loyalty, initiative, and collaboration, will be those things that set you apart from everyone else. I feel that we prepared you well for your next adventure, and I know you'll make us proud as you move on to the high school during the next 4 years. As you go into the great big world, under the words of Robert F. Kennedy, few will have the greatness to bend history itself, but each of us can work to change a small portion of those acts, and in that will be the history of this generation. Feel confident that you're prepared to take on any challenge, no matter how difficult or uncomfortable it is, and your Lynch family will be with you. Espero que tiene la buena fin de semana y la verano es cerca. Congratulations, class of 2030. Thank you so much.
It is my pleasure to introduce the Vice President of Student Council, Jadion Martinez.
Thank you, Lucia. Welcome, classmates, teachers, families, and friends. Today is not just a ceremony, it is a milestone. This milestone gives the class of 2030 a chance to think about how far we have come, not just as students, but as individuals. We have been through a lot over the past few years. We had to deal with tests, projects, group assignments, and everything else that middle school threw at us. The most important thing is that we have been able to grow and improve as humans. When we started as sixth graders, many of us were nervous and not sure what to do. We had to learn our schedules, find our classes, and try to figure out where we fit in. Since then, we have found things that we like. We made friends and learned a lot of new things, inside and outside of the classroom. A lot of us found things that we're really good at, like sports, music, art, leadership, and even meeting new people. Some of us discovered that we are good at things that we did not know we could do. The class of 2030 learned that it is important to show up, work hard, and help each other out. It was not always easy. There were challenges, setbacks, and tough days. There were times when we felt overwhelmed or not sure about ourselves. Even when these challenges and setbacks, we kept going, and that is something that every single one of us should be proud of. I want to thank our teachers, staff, and families. Thank you for being patient with us, for guiding us and supporting us. You encourage all of us to keep learning, and you keep challenging us to do our best. You helped us to get to this point here today. High school is waiting for us to arrive. It might seem exciting, overwhelming, or a little scary. We will have new classes, new opportunities, and new challenges. But we have shown that we can handle more than we think we can. To the class of 2030, this is not the end. This is just a start of a new chapter. As we move on to a new school, let us remember the good times we had and the people who helped us along the way. May the class of 2030 keep learning, growing, and helping each other out, no matter where we go. The future is full of possibilities, and each and every one of us has a chance to make it our own. Keep believing in yourself. Congrats, class of 2030. Enjoy this special day.
Thank you, Jadion. At this time, would the members of the 8th grade select choir and the 8th grade band please come and take your positions for our musical selections. The choir is directed by Mrs. Soto Peruzzi and the band by Mrs. Preckno.
said that people come into our life for a reason, bringing something we must learn, and we are led to those who help us most to grow. And if we let them, and we help them in return, well, I don't know if I believe that's true, but I know I'm who I am today because I knew you.
Like a comet pulled from orbit as it passes the sun, like a stream that meets a boulder halfway through the wood. Who can say if I've been changed for the better? Because I knew you. I have been changed for good.
It well may be that we will never meet again in this lifetime. So let me say before we part, so much of me is made of what I learned from you. You'll be with me like a handprint on my heart. And now whatever way our stories end, I know you have rewritten mine by being my friend. Like a ship blown from its mooring by a wind off the sea, like a seed dropped by a sky bird in a distant wood. Who can say if I've been changed for the better? But because I knew you, I have been changed for good. And just to clear the air, I ask forgiveness for the things I've done you blame me for. But then I guess we know there's blame to share, and none of it seems to matter anymore. Like a comet pulled from orbit as it passes the sun, like a stream that meets a boulder halfway through the wood. Who can say if I've been changed for the better? I do believe I have been changed for the better. And because I knew you,
Thank you, members of the LLA Band and Choir. Can we have one more round of applause for them? I want to once again thank everyone for their hard work, all of the Moving Up Day Committee work, all of the teachers. Thank you, families, for being here. There's a lot that goes into planning this day, and I want to recognize that hard work. So let's give a round of applause for that. To the future high schoolers sitting before me, you made it. Today marks the end of one incredible chapter and the exciting beginning of the next. As I look out at all of your faces today, I am flooded with memories. For many of you, our journey didn't start here at middle school. I have had the privilege of working with some of you since your elementary school days at Marie Curie. We are so incredibly proud of the hard work and effort we have seen from this class. You have tackled tough assignments, navigated the social challenges of middle school, grown as athletes, artists, musicians, and thinkers, and shown up for each other time and time again. As you turn to the page of high school, the expectations will get higher, and you will continue to face choices and challenges along the way. I want to leave you with 3 pieces of advice for this next adventure. First, focus on what matters. High school can come with distractions, such as social media, peer pressure, and drama. Clear out the clutter, stay away from the drama, focus on your character, your education, your passions, and people who lift you up. Second, choose well for yourself. Many of you have heard me say that to you over the course of this year. You are entering a time where you will have more independence than ever before. Don't just follow the crowd. Make decisions that align with who you want to be. Your future is shaped by the daily choices that you make. And finally, ask questions and try your best. Never be afraid of not knowing the answer, and never be afraid of failure. The only real failure is not trying. Stay curious, advocate for yourself, and give 100% effort to everything you put your name on. Please remember this. High school is a new building with new challenges, but you are never walking that path alone. You will have amazing staff waiting for you there, and we will always be here for you at LLA. Our doors remain open to you. Your former teachers are still cheering for you, and this community will always be your foundation. You have everything you need inside of you to succeed. Congratulations to the future graduation class of 2030. Go out there and make us proud. At this time, I would like to introduce Mr. Jackson, who will be sharing some words on behalf of Ms. Schaefer, the high school principal.
Thank you, Ms. Hammond. On behalf of everyone at the Amsterdam High School, congratulations to the class of 2030. Today, we celebrate your hard work, your growth, and all the accomplishments that have brought you to this wonderful milestone. This fall, we are truly excited to welcome you to the high school family. High school is more than just classes and hallways. It's a place where you will discover new passions, build lasting friendships, and begin shaping the future you want for yourself. Here, you will find opportunities everywhere, whether you dream of performing for the Marching Rams, lighting up the stage in drama club, singing your heart out in mixed chorus, competing in varsity athletics, joining unified sports, stepping up as a leader in junior ROTC, or challenging yourself through smart scholars in college and the high school courses. There is truly something here for everyone. You'll be supported every step of the way by dedicated world-class teachers and staff who care deeply about your success. They're here to help you learn, grow, and become the best versions of yourself. High school is the perfect time to explore your strengths, try new things, and find where you truly belong. If you bring your best effort, stay involved, and keep an open heart, the possibilities ahead of you are limitless. So congratulations once again, class of 2030. Enjoy the special day in the summer ahead. We can't wait to welcome you as the newest members of our RAM family this September.
It is my turn again. All right, at this time, I would like to introduce Sam Setner, treasurer of our student council.
As part of this special ceremony, the 8th grade class has selected a teacher who made a meaningful impact on their journey. It is my pleasure to introduce Ms. Ramirez, who will now deliver the teacher address.
All right, good afternoon, everyone. Now, students, before I talk to you, I got to talk to your parents. No, I'm not going to tell them which homeworks you still owe me. You'll hear me this summer. No, I'm not going to tell them what you got on your final. No, no, no. But I do have to talk to them from the heart. Ooh. Hi, parents, guardians. I just want to tell you that I have no idea why they voted for me, because I am sure you heard horror stories about that loud Puerto Rican from the Bronx who stalks them, chases them through. All right, limp. Okay, I'll limp after them, okay? I use a Jedi mind tricks to get them to class. I send a drone to the house to make sure they're there, okay, doing their homework, all right? I send in a SWAT team if they're in the bathroom too long to extract them and bring them back, okay? I go after them in the cafeteria looking for them, all right? And again, I've been very, very tough on them, and I was just amazed that they voted for the loudest, strictest. I'm telling you, they have a restraining order on me, parents. I am convinced of this. I'm sure they have a restraining order. I mean, I'm sure, you know, mami, papi, por favor, get that one out of my, I got to get out of her class. She speaks Spanish. I can't get away with anything. That's right, okay? So I was really humbled when they ran to me and said, we voted for you. I was like, oh, my God, I got to be tougher, I guess. But that tells me what an amazing job you guys did raising them. That at this age, they already know that it's the tough teachers, maybe not as loud as me, okay. The tough teachers that hold them accountable. And we all do this. We all care about your kids. We do it because we care about them. We know about their future. And we're going to get them as ready as possible. Okay, I go overboard. I know this. I'm in therapy. I'm trying to be better, okay? But all of the teachers here care about your kids. And it's amazing that they went past the loudness, the craziness, and they saw that not only me, but everyone here truly cares about them. You have raised empathetic, compassionate children. Thank you so much. All right, now you guys. All right. 14 years ago, the year was 2012. Don't take out your calculators, trust me. It was 2012. Barack Obama was reelected. USA was taking every gold at the London Olympics. The New York Giants won the Super Bowl, okay? And you were born. Your generation came into the world. Now, I don't know if you were aware of this, and maybe you learned it in science or maybe in social studies. McCombs, did you teach about the Mayan Indians? They said the world was going to end in 2012. Now, everybody woke up on January 1st like, oh, this is it. We're doomed. The world is going to end, okay, because the calendar ended in 2012. No, I see it differently. they knew that the generation that really is going to change the world was born in 2012. According to Chinese astrology, you are the water dragons. Think about that. Water dragons. Okay, this is amazing. You're going to be powerful and strong like a dragon, but know when to balance and keep things calm. I mean, my year was the water rabbit. What is that? The rabbit's going to drown in the water. What was that? No, your generation, you are the water dragons. And according to Chinese astrology, you were put on this earth to use your high intelligence, your energy, your fire-breathing communication skills to build a new world. Because you will be dealt with challenges. My generation, I'm the tail end of the baby boomers. Yes, I know I need to retire. Okay, but all right, we've messed up on some things. Climate control, politics. There's so many things that we need your generation. Go in breathing that fire like a dragon and keeping it peaceful like the water to make those powerful, powerful changes. And I'm convinced that you absolutely will as you go out there. They even question you, just stare at them. So look, I'm a water dragon, okay? Step back. Let them know how powerful you are, because you are powerful, okay? Now, guys, there are some math lessons that we need to take, okay? All right. What's a negative times a positive? Oh, thank God. I was about to resign. Okay. Negative times a positive. That's right. Don't you dare let a negative person or a negative situation take away your positivity. Don't you give anyone that power over you. Remember, you're the water dragon. Remember that, okay? Slope. They're like, oh, she's really going to give us a test. Change in y divided by the change in x. Okay, your generation is going to have to change the y to affect the x, because there are many things that are status quo. You got to change it. You've got to make it increase the positivity, okay? Never let it stay horizontal with no slope. You make that change. Remember, you're the water dragon. You can do it. You have those skills, okay? And when you're out there, let's take a couple of lessons more from math. Good mathematicians, they look for patterns. Yes, look for those patterns. That's how you make a change, okay? You ever notice how many times I noticed you were absent on a Wednesday, and I knew exactly how many times I would notice patterns, all right? Ask questions. Don't be afraid to ask questions. Advocate for yourself. Speak up. Blow that fire. Come on, guys. All right? Create a plan to solve a problem. Don't let other people solve it for you. Okay? Unless you really need help, create that plan. I'm going to solve this problem. Good mathematicians always check their work. They take their time to do a good job. They seek new ways to solve a solution. That's what we need from your generation. That's why I believe in my heart you were put here. New ways to solve a solution. And they use technology as an aid, not in place of, as an aid. And with your high intelligence, I think you will be the generation that will be able to use that AI technology properly. Because, in the back of my mind is that movie Terminator where the robots take over. I get very nervous. Every time they say IA, I think about the Terminator. You'll be that generation that will know how to use that technology to benefit humanity. I believe in you. I was tough on you for a reason. I believe in you. Please keep in touch. Take the restraining order off already. I promise I'll leave you alone. Okay? And good luck in high school, college, and beyond.
Please welcome Mrs. DeWeese for the presentation of this year's special recognition awards.
Good afternoon, families, friends, and most importantly, LLA students. Before I present these awards, I would like to make a special announcement. We have several 8th graders that performed exceptionally well on their New York State Regents examinations, and we would like to recognize them for their hard work and dedication to rigorous curriculum. Please stand when I call your name. Isabella Greco, Kamora Robinson, Lucia Mazzone, and Shay Davy. The 3 ladies were the top 3 scoring students for the district on the Algebra 1 and Biology Regents. Bella also scored the highest in the district on the U.S. History Regents, and Shay was in the top 3. Congratulations. It's also a testimony to the great job our teachers do to teach and prepare students here at LLA. Thank you, teachers. As I stand before you, you guys can sit, thank you. As I stand before you, it's a privilege to take a moment to celebrate the incredible growth I have witnessed in each of you. Whether your strengths shine in the classroom, on the athletic field, through musical performance, or in the kindness you show to your peers, you have all played a vital role in making our school community thrive. The following special recognition awards are presented to students who have demonstrated exceptional dedication in the areas ranging from academic excellence, character, and civics. While these certificates recognize specific milestones, please know they represent the hard work and LLA spirit found throughout this entire class. Each year, the Amsterdam, Gloversville, Johnstown branch of the American Association of University Women recognizes the top female student who excels in the area of math and science for the 8th grade Math and Science Award. This young lady consistently demonstrates a remarkable work ethic, intellectual curiosity, and commitment to excellence as she has pursued taking all accelerated core subjects. The student receiving this award is Isabella Greco. Come on up. The second award, the LLA Humanities Award, is given to a student who demonstrates a strong interest in this accelerated program that began in 7th grade. Despite a late start in humanities, this young lady persevered and earned her spot as one of the top performers in both classes. I am proud to present this award to Margaret Carmichael. Next, the New York State Controller's Achievement Award is presented each year to a student who has excelled academically and has also shown leadership potential by volunteering their time to serve the school and community. This student has not only excelled in her accelerated classes, she is musically talented and a mentor to her peers. Helen LaRose Santiago is deserving of this year's Achievement Award. Each year, the Triple C Award is given by the New York State Attorney General to 2 students who embody 3 distinct attributes: character, courage, and commitment. The first recipient chosen for this award has shown commitment to his academics and learning a second language. It is my pleasure to present this award to Patrick Delfinato. The second recipient chosen for the AAA award brings school pride wherever she goes, whether she's competing on the lacrosse team or brightening the halls of Lynch Middle School. It's my pleasure to present this award to Angelina Morales. And finally, the New York State Attorney General would like to recognize one student for the Civic Ambassador Award. The student chosen for this award has dedicated his middle school career to his academics, performing as a top athlete, as well as being a model citizen. Angel Montero Santo is well deserving of this year's Civic Ambassador Award. Yeah, give a round of applause for everybody. It's been my honor to work with all of you and your families for the last 3 years as your school counselor. Congratulations.
We are now ready for the awarding of student certificates. I would ask that our announcers and administration please take your positions. Students and guests, at this time, we ask that you please hold all applause and cheering until the entire class has been recognized. This will ensure that every student's name can be heard and celebrated equally. Thank you for your understanding and cooperation.
Wyatt Agresta.
Hudson Brait.
Devin Canales.
Margaret Ann Carmichael.
Carly Dawes.
Shay Davy.
Julian DiCaterino Harder.
Naila Dominguez Sameti.
Graham Jeanette.
Isabella Greco.
Evelyn Hayes.
Kirsten Jasensky.
Addison Jones.
Peyton Kirby.
Helen LaRose Santiago.
Patrick Legiro.
Alexa Margelat.
Jadian Martinez.
Lucia Mazzone.
Andrew Maybury.
Brianna McGee.
Madison Merchant.
Riley Mittler.
Caden Moran.
Chloe Morrow.
Cody Ogilvy Jr.
Cristiano Riccio.
Kamora Robinson.
Isabella Smith.
Dominic Adams Jr.
Arda Avaz.
Isabella Bailey.
Carter Battistini Edgar.
Neshka Batista.
Xavier Berg.
Levi Beekman.
Donovan Bolton.
Cameron Bethia.
Mackenzie Belk.
Alan Bonilla.
Stella Brody.
Israel Bradley Jr.
Stephen Buchanan.
Taryn Brown.
Jeremiah Bush.
Zamaya Bullard.
Alexa Marie Canales Barquero.
Lexi Cabrera.
Cassidy Carpenter.
Micah Caraballo.
Olivia Chapman.
Xiomari Carrasco.
Carlianis Concepcion Rodriguez.
Samuel Setner.
Jaden Crespo.
Lily Colgrove.
Olivia Davis.
Juliette Kuhn.
Brooklyn D'Angelo.
Jaden Davis.
Jason Dumas.
Patrick Delfinato.
Jermaine Estremera Quiñones.
Kaylee Espinal.
Madeline Farrell.
Mina Etherton.
Xavion Fetter.
Anthony Ferreira Stretch.
Kaylee Fisher.
Chase Fisher.
Adrendi Garrido.
Caitlin Fisher.
Mia Hibajux.
Davion Jarina.
Devan Gleason.
Deegan Gifford.
Claribel Gonzalez.
Laurimar Gonzalez.
Jaden Gonzalez.
Meilani Gonzalez.
Eduardo Gonzalez.
Dylan Grasso.
Sonelis Gutierrez Diaz.
Sophia Herringer.
Stephen Hatch Jr.
Elias Hernandez.
Joseph Hickok.
Elijah Howard.
Nicoletta Humphrey.
Isha Hussein.
Nicolina Jablonski.
Zane Januszewski.
Shayla Jenkins.
Thaddeus Johnson.
Nehemiah Johnson.
Kamaya Johnson. Joseph. Kamaya Joseph.
Shyla Kersey.
Jadiel Lao de Jesus.
Malachi Lamboy.
Lakin Law.
Sophia Lasher.
Jadrian Lopez.
Jasmine Lewis.
Orion Loria.
Gabriel Laux.
Jason McLeod Jr.
Yandel Maldonado.
Jesdel Maldonado Serrano.
Jolie Manzanares.
Jenny Elise Martinez.
Jennifer Martinez.
Hannah McNatt.
Jackson McSpirit.
Annabelle Miller.
Madison Miller.
Peyton Mockery.
Angel Santo.
Leyani Mango.
Angelina Morales.
Luis Morillo Jr.
Audrina Marone.
Tristan Myers.
Yaxira Negron Cruz.
Genesis Negron.
Leah Newkirk.
Levi Nevelis. Levi.
Raphael O'Brien.
Lenexis Newkirk.
Desiraya Ortega.
Kenneth Orsini.
Lindsay Page.
Gianna Ortiz.
Mallory Parker.
Avery Pensner.
Micaela Pilacuan Valenzuela.
Cassidy Perfecto.
Mia Quiles.
Priscilla Quarti.
Natalie Reyes.
Armani Ramirez.
Jonalie Rivera.
Jacob Rulo.
Adriano Rodriguez.
Lucien Rivera.
Naimaris Rodriguez.
Aliyah Rodriguez.
Catalea Roscoe.
Romeo Rodriguez.
Oliviana Ross.
Autumn Rodriguez.
Maylene Saldana.
Keishlimar Rosario Gonzalez.
Sharelis Tamara Santiago.
Lanaya Ross.
Kene Santiago.
Emma Ryan.
Landon Sawicki.
Samuel Sanchez.
Alexavier Schwantes.
Jose Santana.
Javon Scudder Jr.
Jadilianis Santiago.
Michelle Sham.
Kendrick Santos Vega.
Daniel Singh.
Chloe Shook.
Sabrina Smith.
Anna Marie Scott Lamundi.
Beatrice Soares Alves.
Caden Says.
Hayden Steenberg.
Rowan Simpson.
Marla Sutton.
Ayana Small.
Thomas Tirado.
Jackson Smuck.
Nan Tran.
Summer So.
Penelope Vargas.
McKenna Sturm.
Frank Vasquez Correa.
Riley Tiano.
Nayshali Vega.
Gabriela Torres Hernández.
Esmerida Velázquez Brown.
Jonia Liz Varada Guerra.
Tyler Warren Prescott.
Janae Vasquez.
Emily Wells.
Matthew Vega.
Riley Wilson.
Nyla Wallace. Camden Watkins. Evan Williams. Zelenia Wilson.
Thank you all for being part of the Class of 2030's special day. As we conclude today's celebration, please remain seated until all students have exited the field and made their way back to the center of the stadium. We kindly ask that all guests vacate the stadium promptly so our staff can prepare for the upcoming high school graduation. We appreciate your support and wish everyone a safe journey home.
Hush now, child, and don't cry. Your folks might understand you by and by. Just move on up toward your destination. Though you may find from time to time complications. And take the trip. Though there may be wet for peace you'll find. Into the steeple of beautiful people where there's only one kind. So hush not, child, and don't cry. Your folks might understand you by and by. Move on up and keep on wishing. Remember your dream is your only scheme, so keep on pushing. Take nothing less than the supreme best. Do not obey rumors people say, but you can pass the